say the name Elon Musk, and you know you're going to get a reaction. He is undoubtedly one of South Africa's most, if not most, successful exports. We've covered him extensively on the show in the past. 10, 15 years ago, you could probably say electric cars were the thing of sci-fi novels and movies, maybe some crazy retired engineer's workshop. But thanks to Elon and his company, Tesla, they have become a commercial reality. Maybe not for all of us, but they're out there. But the company has traveled a pretty rocky road over the past few years especially, and their future is now somewhat uncertain. Here to share his insights and his opinion is our tech expert, Tinus Jansen van Rensburg. Tinus, always great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Elon Musk, when I say the name, does it make you, as a techie, does it make you excited? Does it make you, regret?
He's one of those oddballs in the industry that's, always gone his attention.
Yeah, man, we love what he's doing because he's expanded all of our consciousness and frame of reference. But let's go back to the beginning, the vision that he had for electric cars with Tesla. What was that vision, do you think?
I don't know. I think his attentions have been kind of spread out a little bit, but I do think he's very much a big picture guy. So I think in terms of Tesla, his vision is very much still intact. So you can imagine him envisioning this world where we are completely devoid of fossil fuel cars. And that's a very big vision, right? I mean, it's definitely not going to happen in the next 20, 30 years.
Very un-American vision at the moment
yes,
as well. Yeah.
Yes. So look, it's a very big vision. I think he still has it. He wants to go back to the good old days of cars. I mean, not a lot of people know when cars originally were created back in the 1800s, they were all electric. There was no fossil fuel cars, and just because of the price of oil falling so drastically,
well, it became a commodity as well.
Exactly.
To trade in. Yeah.
And he wants to get back to the good old days of where your commute is quiet and it's serene, and it's good for the planet.
And also at like 3.2 seconds to get to 100 k's an hour. The performance of these cars is something special. But do you think his vision has changed with regards to, I'm trying to paint this picture of this eccentric billionaire who is probably not the most logical fit to run a company.
Well, that's the thing about Tesla, is because it's the only company he runs that is a publicly traded company. And I think that puts a lot of other pressures on Tesla, right? It's you have to make money, you have to
be profitable.
You have to be profitable for the shareholders, which is very different to something like SpaceX, where he gets these government grants and he can
investments and he has a
exactly.
field day.
So with Tesla, I think the pressures are a little bit different, and maybe with his ways of using Twitter sometimes when he shouldn't. Sometimes you'd think that he's probably not the best one to run the company, but he's still holding on for that vision.
I mean, he's the dude, man, and who else should be doing it? It's his company. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Where does Tesla stand at the moment? How is the company looking? And in these dark financial times that the world is facing, where are they headed? Do you hold hope for the company?
Look, I am very much a Tesla fanboy, so I am holding hope. It is going to be tough, though. The company launched the Tesla Model 3, which is the most important car they've ever made. Unfortunately, the delays in manufacturing these cars has been so severe that the backlog of pre-orders is hundreds of thousands of cars. So in 2018, they made 300,000 cars for the first time, which is, it's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
The problem they are facing is that these massive conglomerates of automobile manufacturers, they are getting into the EV game now, into the electric vehicle game.
And they've got the production capability
exactly.
to be able to
so
push
they can roll out a lot of
hundreds of
cars.
thousands on. Do you think that he has brought about, because ultimately I think he'd be happy with himself if he had brought about that tipping point, the shift in perception. The idea of electrical cars now doesn't seem like sci-fi, it's a reality.
Exactly. Tesla made electric cool for the first time ever, I think. And that has shifted the perceptions in the market, and that is why all these other manufacturers are now rushing out their own electric vehicles.
It's massive, man. It's really massive. If you're a conspiracy theorist, get into the whole electric motor, electric car history, and it'll really kind of bring to bear how important a milestone. And he sent one into space with a mannequin in it. I always envision a mannequin driving it. We're going to continue this very interesting discussion with Tinus in just a moment.